All right, so I'm so excited to have you listen to my interview with Greg Maddux, the Hall of Famer. He joined me a little bit earlier on our More show here at Fox 5 Las Vegas. Take a listen to this interview. For 23 seasons, our next guest was turning out the lights for hitters in the big leagues. He's a Baseball Hall of Famer, but on April 27th and 28th, he's hosting the second annual Baller Dream Celebrity Poker Tournament at Circa Resort. We're so honored to be joined by baseball legend and Hall of Famer Greg Maddux. Greg, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, let me ask you this. Poker-wise, how good of a poker player are you?
Very beginner, very beginner. I mean, I've sat down here at a table once in a lifetime here in Vegas, or, once or twice a year here in Vegas. It's a very casual format. I mean, this tournament is intended for beginners, and it's all about raising money and having a good time and, hanging out with the celebrities that are going to show up. We got Randy Johnson, Tito Ortiz, Jose Canseco, Terrell Davis, Raleigh Fingers, Derek England, Jim McMahon, and a lot more guys are going to show up. So it's all about raising money for the Baller Dream Foundation, and we're out to have a good time and try to do a good thing for some people who need our help.
I love it, and all those great celebs, but let's talk about how this really impacts the community. So this event, it's all to raise money for kids battling cancer, but the money, it all stays locally here in Vegas, right?
It does. Yeah, it will. Absolutely. And, we're going to give away 50 grand to the winner. Hopefully they'll donate some of that money back. But, the Baller Dream supports kids up to age of 29. Most cancer places kind of time out at 18. So, we kind of help the older kids a little bit more. And, we put them on trips, excursions, sporting events, things like that, help pay their medical bills. So, we're out to try to help as much as we can, and we'd love to have the guys come out and buy a spot and come see us down at Circa.
I love it. Now, everybody can go get tickets. The code you can see right there, that's all the information on the screen. The code to get 30% off tickets online is Baller30. That's the code to get some tickets off online. I mean, Greg, I got to ask you, you went to Valley High School here in Las Vegas, coming back full circle. Now we're seeing, the Oakland Athletics, now they're going to Sacramento. Eventually they're going to come here to Vegas. Growing up, going to Valley High School, what would it mean to you as a kid? What would it mean to this community to have an MLB franchise here in Vegas?
Oh, I think it's going to be great. I remember when I was at Valley, the Stars just came out, and we used to go over to Cashman Field and watch the guys there, and to have a big league club here in Vegas would be awesome. The Knights and the Raiders have done well. I don't see why the A's won't do as well as those two franchises also. So it'd be nice to go see a big league game where you don't have to get on a plane.
Exactly. All right. And I want to draw a parallel here because baseball to me is so much fun. A lot of it because of the pitching, and pitching and that mano-a-mano kind of situation. And poker, to me, I feel like there's a lot of mental play as well. When you're on the mound, you're facing off against a pitcher. I mean, you pitched 23 years. Over 5,000 innings pitched, 744 games pitched. You faced 20,000 batters. But besides the mechanics, besides the location, the accuracy, all the great things you did, just the mental game, right? When you're at a poker table and you're going, head to head with somebody, you got all your chips in. What's the mental game like on the mound, and do you think it carries over to that felt table when you're playing poker?
Absolutely. I think you always want to throw the highest percentage pitch you can. I think the whole secret about pitch selection is what's the easiest pitch I can throw that's going to stay in front of the outfield. And I think that's kind of like a poker game. A poker game's the same way. If I'm 3-1 to draw my flush and there's 5 people in the hand, then you might think about raising. But if it's just one and head to head, now you're thinking about bluffing. So. You always look to have the odds in your favor and try to play accordingly.
I love it. The great Hall of Famer, Greg Maddux, one of the best ever, great guy, an ace in our community as well. Thanks for hosting this great event, guys. We're putting all the information on the screen. Once again, Baller Dream, make sure you go check out this great celebrity poker tournament. It's at Circa. We all love Circa. And you can get 30% off right now with that code BALLER30. Thanks so much, Greg. We appreciate you spending some time with us.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Always love speaking with the great Greg Maddux.